It's been an action-packed series of matches. We are here for Basundhara Cement Bangladesh Premier League 2026, powered by Walton Lift. This is the Battle of the Bulge, Warriors versus the Royals. Well, the toss was won by Chattogram Royals and they elected to bowl.
Two changes for Rajshahi Warriors from yesterday. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 into the side, as well as Sandeep 𝗬𝗚𝗃. That's good news to have 𝗬𝗚𝗃 on a pitch which can assist a little bit for the spinners.
Chattogram Royals played like royalty. They've got plenty of options with the bat and they've been batting superbly, especially Naeem and Rosington being the centre spread for this BPL.
The pitch looks true. It looks really good for batting. Maybe chasing down later on, maybe with advantage with Naeem Sheikh and Rosington in good form. But for me, Ramesh is with the power play. Wasim and Tamim against Shorturl Islam, Tanveer, Mahdi Hassan. That's going to be a very, very good battle.
Tanzit Hassan Tamim, what do you make of his talent?
Yeah, he can be a real match winner on any day. And his partner, the non-striker, fresh from scoring 60 off 35 in the last game against 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃. He was superb. Shorturl Islam with the new ball have been superb right throughout. Sets the tone for his side.
Play.
Here we go then. Fires it down the leg side, bit of an exercise for Rosington, and he does well. It's not given as a wide, so that's a new. Actually, not for the first time we've seen a leg side ball been given a legitimate delivery, awarded a legitimate delivery.
And with the stumps and the protector guide, that's where it has to go through. Ooh, very close, 50-50 call, benefit of the doubt going towards the bowler.
Oh, that is a smash. That's absolutely hit over the fence for a gigantic six. He's mighty great to watch, and this really was, you wouldn't want to call it a slog, but maybe a classical slog.
And nothing wrong with the delivery by Abu Haider. Mixing his pace with a slow delivery as he expected. There's no swing on alpha. Mohammad Wasim, that's just a short arm jab.
He goes big again. It's another mighty hit. Dealing in sixes. Suddenly, he's on. Firing away with a couple of great shots.
Great thing about Mohammad Wasim, and we've seen it many times in the past, when he wants to hit it big, he doesn't load up that massively. Keeps a good shape and swings through the line. That's been the secret of success in his career so far. And this surface will aid these kind of strokes because the pitch is very true, bounce is even, and most importantly, he's batting in the power play.
That's in his area. And that's put away. I think it probably got half of the bat, but he's such a powerful striker that it went across the outfield lightning fast.
A love towards leg side continues for Wasim. Don't think that was the right option by Shorturl Islam. After the bouncer was signaled, Wasim was going to target Shorturl Islam wherever he's going to bowl. That's why I said a slow ball into the pitch or go full Yorker. Not the length, because the bouncer is done.
Yay!
Ball aim, it works perfectly. He's cursing himself because he was going great. So I think Chattogram got it absolutely right in the last over with trying to bounce him out and now introducing spin, and it's a massive result.
It was always on the cards. Left arm spinner bowling. And a leg side boundary, a shorter hit towards the grass banks. Mohammad Wasim targeting the mid-wicket area with only a deep mid-wicket fielder in place. And I said it before, Tanveer Islam is an experienced bowler and he's a character. And he dismisses one of the big fishes from the Rajshahi Warriors. Wasim gone for 19, it's 21 for 1.
Down.
Big shot, finds the gap. It's an excellent sweep shot because he played the angle. and put it down. So there's no risk. A lot of class from Shanto.
Absolutely. I thought it was a good choice. Playing the sweep shot just outside the yaws and making sure his front pad is out of the line. It's 𝗂𝗚 finally both in the circle. Just had to bisect that gap and he did it perfectly. Safe shot and good result.
Down the leg. Missed the keeper, missed the batter, missed everyone. Will race towards the fence for 4. A bye given.
See what he's trying to do. Trying to get nice and straight to Shanto, not give him any width.
Get it yourself.
Nicely played. Will get a single, but nevertheless a very good over from skipper Mahedi. 5 coming from it, though 4 of those came off byes. After 5, Rajshahi 33 for 1.
Touch it.
Inside out. Over the top. Oh, what a catch. Yes, nicely taken. You can enjoy it.
𝗂𝗪 taking an absolute cracker on the boundary there. A few silly games as well, just to keep us entertained. That was an interesting shot. First ball from Hassan Nawaz. Didn't have a look, did he? The captain, Shanto. Tried to give himself some room. Didn't really get the pace onto the batter off the bat. It's a good catch. Very, very good catch. Whoops, don't do that. Shanto, the captain, goes for 7. It's 33 for 2.
Goes for the swoop. That's his go-to shot. Gets off the mark. He's someone who loves to play his shots right away. Flighted delivery, goes for it. Connection was good. And the result, maximum. He loves to play that shot pretty often. And bring up a 6. Counter punch from Mushi.
Yeah, great option. Shorter boundary. Doesn't take any time. Only a second delivery right in the slot. Keeps his head down. He knew. Just had to get half a bat on it. We'll have one eye on this power play.
Gives it a charge. We'll get a couple. Tanzit Tamim, who is someone who loves to play his shots, but he's playing a different role today.
And it might suit him. He's a bit slow to get going in the competition. Hasn't got that elusive big score that batsmen look for. Get themselves into the tournament. So this might just help him a little bit to...
Picked that nicely. Fielder there. Taken. Oh! He's done everything right. The only wrong thing was he finds the fielder in the deep.
Yeah, but it's clever bowling. Clever bowling. We talked about taking pace off. Variation bowling nice and straight into the wicket. That's exactly what Amir Jamal did. Just doesn't get the pace onto the bat. It's not a bad option. It's about that short boundary, but a very easy catch on that boundary. Amir Jamal, you can't keep him out, can you? The Tiger. He gets his first wicket. Tanzit, another poor outing for him. He goes for 5. It's 47 for 3.
Get it.
Going bowling nice and slow, isn't he? Just sort of tempting the right-hander Mushfiq, saying, come down the wicket, come down at me if you want.
Goes for the reverse Mehrob. Yeah, from a bowler's point of view, Nick, when the batters tends to play those reverse pretty often, what goes through the mind?
Well, don't miss it is something you've got to think about as a batter.
Oh, beauty, it's a beauty, and he's nicked it straight to the keeper. He knew it because he didn't even bother to look back at the umpire. And it's terrific delivery from Ahmed to see the pack of the dependable Mushfiqur Rahim. More trouble for Rajshahi.
Well, 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 that's a big, big wicket. It really is. Again, Jamal in the thick of it. Again, cross seam Little bit of extra bounce, which we've seen. And there we go, Adam Rosington, big smile on his face. Another comfortable catch for Rosington. And there you see the usual celebration from Amir Jamal. Loves playing the game, loves taking wickets. That's what it's all about. And Mushfiqur Rahim, unfortunately, has to walk back to the pavilion. There he goes, it's a slow walk. And he goes for 15. And they're in trouble now, the Rajshahi Warriors. 56 for 4.
Down.
I'll tell you what, that is a shot and a half. Ryan Burl just come to the crease, facing off spin. It's the first boundary in 4 overs, much needed, but that's a shot to get off the mark. It really is.
He just makes some room, goes down the leg side, opens the offside and thumps it away through the covers. That is a powerful shot. Yeah, even the fielder will not that far away from that ball, or the fielder in the deep. Skyscrapers here. Went for 13. And there you go. Boundary to start the over.
Well, like it. It's coming with some intent, hasn't he, Ryan Burl? Played a couple of good shots now. A cover drive through the offside. And this one, the reverse hit. Go. Got enough on it to miss the fielder. There you go. Thank you very much. Much needed.
Oh! Would you believe it? It might have kept a shade low. But what is he trying to do? He really went down the leg side. Wanted to smash it on the offside. And the ball goes to the defense. He cannot believe it. Mahdi Hassan has the laughing at the last laugh. Absolutely. To see the back off Ryan Burl. Have a look at this.
Well, this is one of the problems when you show your stumps. It really is. You've seen the ball skidding through a little bit low. It's harder not coming onto the bat. There's no dew out there. And there you go. Skids a bit low, showed all his stumps, and unfortunately he missed one. And unfortunately for them, Rajshahi Warriors, Ryan Burl goes for 11, and they're now struggling at 72 for 5.
Name of the game is to adapt. And I think cricketers at times are not willing to do that. Bit of elbow grease is needed at times when conditions are a bit tough. You need to buckle down. Nicely played. Well balanced when he played that cut shot. Comes across as an elegant player.
Yeah, he's a calm-headed customer. Led really well in the National Cricket League last season.
Not bad to expose leadership to young talent. And so if he's got the ingredients, then he should be exposed to that pedestal. Covers the stumps. This is a much better connection. Beats the fielder at long on fence. This is good imaginative batting. Covered the stumps so that he could get that angle straight down. Worked perfectly.
Also good placement. He knew the long on fielder was a bit wider. He played straight. Connection was really good. Was there to be hit. Right from the meaty part of the bat. Balanced, braced.
That's gone up in the air as we were praising him. He's fallen. So after playing a rolling shot for 4, he's opted, I don't know why, for an uppish slog and is gone. And that is where they've stuttered and have shown weakness. Shorturl Islam was the fielder. Mehroop, 19 of 19. Taking a lot of risk. Really wasn't needed at this stage. Didn't catch it in the middle of the bat. And nicely held by Shorturl. 6 down for 91. Rajshahi Warriors are not making fist of things. They're going down in 14 overs. Tells you a story. That's 4. Played it all around the ground. Sweep shot. Nicely played. He's furious. Needs to calm down, Madi. You're bossing this game, boss. So just relax.
Yeah, not a bad way to get off the mark. Played that a lot finer. The fielder at deep square leg had no chance. Even the skipper was not happy. The fielder was far away from that.
And taken. That was nicely bowled by Amir Jamal. Slow ball into the pitch. And the batter, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃, trying to give himself room and try and squeeze it over third man with the third man in the circle. That was a wicket well planned for Chattogram Royals.
It was clever bowling, wasn't it, from Amir? We talked about 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 being there at the end. Saw him, went too early, followed him, and there you go, try to get it over that short third. But it's a comfortable catch for Shabman. And there we go, celebration again from Jamal. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃, a big loss to his team. 17 he goes for, and now the Warriors are struggling. 105 for 7.
Mid-off in the plays, back pedals, and takes a very good one. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 is usually a very safe fielder around the boundary ropes. Takes a good one. And Shorturl Islam with that wicket becomes the highest wicket taker so far in the BPL this season.
And here you go. I said opening bowler on against the lower order, giving himself a bit of room, trying to hit over the mid-off. It's a good catch, actually. It is from Ronnie, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 Ronnie. The bowler, round of applause, thank you very much. Bagged another wicket. And 𝗵𝗺 Mondal goes for 1 of 3 deliveries, and it's 106 for 8.
In the gap, very well done. Tanzim Hassan Shakib, he knew that the fielder was in the circle at third man and cow point, and a boundary after 20 deliveries.
And credit where credit's due. Just because you're a lower order player doesn't mean you can't play good shots. Slow ball into the pitch, just give him a little bit of width, and just rolled his wrist. There you go, thank you very much. Hit the gap, fielder up on the offside. It's a good shot. Captain again.
Run out chance, direct hit, would have been a close one. Where was 𝗵𝗺 running? Now they give the opportunity. Oh, missed out. Shorturl Islam did the basics right by getting back to the stumps, but misses the ball, and 𝗵𝗺 gets a single. 113 for 8. Should be called wide, and it is called wide, and Adam Rossington, he misses it. Not many times Rossi has done anything wrong behind the stumps, but unfortunately, it got to be said that should have been stopped. Slower delivery, bullseye. 𝗵𝗺, that was an ugly hoik. You understand what he was trying to do, but no base, not having a good posture. Here misses it, and Shorturl Islam strikes.
Well, this is the difference, and this is why he's the top wicket taker in the tournament. He sniffs wickets. He knows bowling straight, giving himself room. That's simple. Bowl at the stumps. They're batting at 9 and 10 and 11 for a reason. Bowl at the stumps. Sandy 𝗵𝗺 goes for 5 off 7, and they're now 123 for 9.
Good job again, Shorturl Islam. He finishes with an excellent over, a wicket and 5 singles, as Rajshahi Warriors finishes on 128 for 9 with 10 overs of spin and 10 overs of pace, with spinners giving away 60 runs and pacers giving away 63 runs. Absolutely brilliantly led by Mehdi Hasan. A superb bowling effort by the 6 bowlers led by Mehdi Hasan.
Yeah, really good from Chattogram. Every single bowler turned up today and delivered. You could say 𝗵𝗺 was a little bit expensive, but the rest, the spinners were fantastic. Mehdi, Hassan Nawaz, part-timer, and Tanvir Islam, they were excellent. The captain's happy, clapping his bowlers off. A fantastic performance The Warriors probably around 25 short of what they would have wanted, but it's competitive.
After being put into bad Rajshahi Warriors, they got some starts with Wasim, Mushakur, Merob, Pearl, Akbar, no one kicking on. But in the end, the bowling effort of Chattogram Royals got to be applauded and given the full marks for this awful-looking batting card, if I may say.
Here's the bowling from the Chattogram Royals. We've just talked about how good they've been. 𝗬𝗔 𝗫𝗍, the 3 for 23. Shorturl as good as ever, 2 for 20. 𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃, 3 wickets between them, and Nawaz, another one, make it 4. They were fantastic, all 3 of them.
Rajshahi Warriors making 128 of 9 wickets. So Chattogram Royals got to make 129 to win in their allotted 20 overs, just more than 6 runs per over.
Rajshahi Warriors didn't do much with the bat, and we're hoping the bowlers can do something special here, because they'll only be defending 128 against the likes of Rosington and company. Chattogram Royals have a target to go on the top of the table. 129 is the target. And if they can manage to do that, they will sit right at the top of the table. He's been sensational with the bat. Adam Rosington, with him is the left-hander Mohammad Naeem Sheikh. Both have been prolific this season. Rosington being the leading run scorer in this season with 241 runs. Naeem Sheikh, his counterpart, 190. Both striking them quite nicely. 141 the strike rate for him, and 137 for Naeem.
Rosington, yeah, he's a well-travelled man. Plays his cricket in Northants. Middlesex man from London. Benira Fernando. But the headband as the big man. Can he get off to a good start? They've got to slip in place. There's 2 men back on the leg side.
On the up. They have been in such good nick. Both the batters will hardly miss out any opportunities. Whoever goes after it.
Good.
Typical of Rosington. Play a little bit more aggressive.
I love that shot. Wasn't going to have a look, just thought, you know what, my hand's sore, I may as well go for it.
It's an edge, but it's a boundary. But it looks like he's going to play shots here, because I don't think that he can continue to bat for a longer period of time. So he stayed on, Rosington. He knows that if he goes back, maybe he'll not be able to come back and bat again.
Yeah, good point. Sort of felt maybe if he goes off and ices the hand, could he come back on later? While the adrenaline's rushing and the bat's flowing, the runs are coming. He's going to go for it.
Shot. One bounce to the fence. That is a terrific hit. Beautifully played from Naeem Sheikh.
Yeah, I love this. It was all about control. Came down the wicket, didn't try and overhit it. Kept his eyes nice and still, stayed down. Yeah, very good shot. Great start. First boundary for Sheikh.
There you go. That's why he wants to stay on. Oh, he doesn't have any problems with that, does he? He's gone and hit that for a 6.
A little shimmy back into the crease, so he was looking for that length. And with a sore top hand, that's about the only shot he can hit. So it's poor bowling. The bowling team, the fielding team, they'll know that. They'll know to get it up to Rosington. Yeah, you can't bowl it there. A little shimmy back in the crease.
Goods with the ball. Well, it's gone in the air, but it's gone past, or rather to the left of the fielder. So he picks up another boundary.
Yeah, spin's going to be key, but not if you bowl it into a slot like this. You talk about matchups. Even though Rosington's got a sore top hand, tell you what, anything in the slot for the big man, that is bread and butter. And this one is out. Is this one going to be out? Yes, it is. Fantastic catch. He gets his man, does Merob, and spin does it again.
Well, mentioned it earlier, it is the spinner's game here. And he's forced Rosington. because he put one earlier for a boundary. Yeah, just taking the hand off the bat, a little bit turn, and this is a good grab, really good grab from Tanzim Hassan Shakib. Yeah, so Mehroub, it's a good change, and he manages to pick up the wicket of Adam Rosington, who goes out for 17. Chattogram 24 for 1. That's slapped away. Straight away, he picks up a boundary, a little bit wide, and he managed to create that gap between that fielder at mid-off and cover.
Yeah, the placement was key. You know a man in form, don't you? It's a sort of a slap through the offside. Fantastic shot.
Oh yes, straight away into the hands. What an over. What an over this is been for Mehroub and Rajshahi. He's picked up another one.
Much like the first innings, spin causing all the damage here. It just doesn't get onto the bat, does it? Holds up in the pitch. Yeah. 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗅𝗍𝗍 catch that, return catch, but that's 2 big wickets for Mehroub. Spin doing the damage. Hassan Joy hit a nice shot first up, but he has to go for 4. It's 28 for 2.
Close, close, close. 𝗚𝗏𝗃𝗃, he lifts his finger up. And straight away, 𝗍𝗃, he goes upstairs.
Pitching outside of impact in line, wickets umpire call. Go back to on field. 𝗚𝗏, you stay
Review
with the
loss for the
original
Chattogram
outfield
Royals.
in signal now.
𝗃𝗃 hits the stumps. And 𝗵𝗺 Fernando, he's been superb. With the new ball, he's always kept things tight. And what a big wicket, Maza. 𝗍𝗃.
Reaction says it all. They need wickets. Last couple of overs, they've managed to pick 3. 𝗍𝗃 departs after scoring 7. Chattogram 28 for 3.
Bowled inside edge, and not a good shot. That wasn't there to play the stroke, and without even a single sighter, Shadman Islam, he throws it away.
Ladies and gents, we have a game in our hands. Back-to-back wickets for Binura Fernando. Shadman Islam chopped it onto the stump. Oh, unlucky, but he will take it. Rajshahi Warriors are turning the heat on. Shadman Islam departs without troubling the scorers. Chattogram 28 for 4.
Oh, inside edge, oh, misses the stumps. Unlucky Tanzim Hassan Shakib. And the lady luck at the moment is with Hassan Nawaz.
Well. Everything is happening at the moment in the middle. Chattogram Royals surely feeling the heat. In inches away from the stumps. Lucky. Oh, they need a bit of luck as well, Rajshahi Warriors.
Comes down the track. Slight misfield at cow point and resulting in a single. That's something that Rajshahi Warriors cannot do. It's a boundary as well. And 𝗵𝗺 Fernando at third man, he had absolutely no chance.
That's actually a brave shot from Mahdi. Comes down the track, making sure, goes past the fielder at backward point. Look how he used the crease. Sort of a counter punch from the Chattogram skipper.
Long on in place, there's no fielders in the 30-yard circle, saving a single in the leg side.
Yes, they need some calmness, some game sense and game awareness as well. 2 experienced batters in the middle.
Sailing the ship without much hesitation. They certainly need some calm heads. On the other hand, Warriors, they've got to be careful. And they have 𝗚𝗏𝗂𝐽 in the side today. Shot. Could be at least a couple of runs. The fielder from long on does the fielding. That's two straight. The slip-in plays, a line have to be around the 4th, 5th off stump by Mondal. 7 was gone, 42 for 4. Slower side. And in the first one hard. And no, says Madhya-san. The length is going to be crucial for the leg spinner.
Oh my word, that is a good delivery from Tanzim. It had pace and nipped back. It missed the stumps of an inside edge and ran away for a boundary. There we go, heartbreak for Rajshahi. Here we are, good delivery, back of a length, just slightly kept low and nipped back, inside edge, diving keeper. But it wasn't enough. Runs away for a 4, a much needed 4 for Chattogram.
Yeah, shorter in length, finds the gap, finds the fence. Boundary will work perfectly.
Proper shot. Here it was from Head It. Got back into the attack. His first ball, short and wide. Give himself a little bit of room. It's just natural timing through the offside. There's a big, big gap. He's on point. The man out on the boundary.
Wears it down with soft hand. That's a good single. Really is good running.
Decent fielding as well. Hit the stumps, but well in. Good running between the wickets. Drops it down with soft hands. There we go, the fielding.
Gets smashed for 6. It's a great shot under pressure.
Well, shot and a half, it really is. 𝗚𝗏𝗂𝗏 coming into the attack. He's got a bit of mystery to him. Quite a lot of cricket now, and there we go. First ball, straight in the slot. He's not wasting his time.
Yeah, bowling, that's just about perfectly delivered. Fuller length, wrong one, not picked. Madhi is a very important scalp. After hitting him for a 6, this is a fabulous comeback from 𝗚𝗏𝗂𝗏.
Well, you called it. It's all about the length, isn't it? And when you've got that little bit of mystery, here it is. This is a good delivery. Oh, there he goes. Through the gate, wants him driving. Delight. The Rajshahi Warriors are in this. They really are. And 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the captain, he goes. Bowled 𝗚𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗏, 28 from just 25 balls, but they're 68 for 5 now.
In such a situation. Oh, that's short and wide and gone for 4. Really, it was a bad ball.
There you go, that's the problem.
Goes for that big heave. Finds the gap as well. Oh, a valiant effort in the end. Wasim was the fielder in the deep, covered a lot of distance. But in the end, it went in vain. Poor delivery down the leg side. Not on. Fine leg inside the circle.
Oh, going for a Yorker. And Asif Ali, he pumps it over long on. In the air. Long off in place. And takes a very good one. That's a skipper. That's much better by Bruno Fernando. Couple of deliveries before. Bowled the Yorker, went for a maximum. And the slow ball have got the job done for the Rajshahi Warriors.
What a catch from the skipper, Nazmul Sen Shanto. That could be the turning point of this match. Because they needed 26, even if after that 6 that he hit. He tried to repeat it. He picked up the slower delivery, but didn't connect it well. Look at that catch. What a grab that is from a skipper. So Bruno Fernando comes back strongly after being hit for a 6. And he dismisses Asif Ali for 27. Chattogram 6 down for 103.
Again, sensible. 2 is the call. Running the first one hard. And Hassan Nawaz comes back. Oh, missed it. Mushfiqur Rahim, he misses on the first attempt. I think that was good enough for Hassan Nawaz to make his ground easily. He had taken out the Blails off on the first attempt. Would have been a different story. Good bouncer. But goes to the gap. And goes the distance as well. Ridhwan Mondal, I thought that was an excellent bouncer at 135.7. In the air. Mid-off says mine. And takes it easily. And Ridhwan Mondal, how many times you've seen in this year's BPL that every time his captain is looking for a wicket, he has provided. At this occasion, it is Amir Jamal.
Just mention that you don't want to take any unnecessary risk. Yes, it was a short one. He went after it, never in control, and it was spun up in the air. And would you believe it? Once again, it's the skipper who says, thank you very much. You can head back to the pavilion. Gone for 8. It's 116 for 7.
Cover point in place. And takes it. That's a good catch. That was superb. That was nice and flat. Middle of the bat. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗃, I think he was sent out there with one plan. But he got to give it to the fielder. That was a superb catch.
Yeah, the question is why? It's again a slower delivery. He thought he could have hit that away from that fielder, and would you believe it? It's another catch in the deep, another wicket. And credit to the bowler to force the batters to think in that direction. Disappointment look on his face, but he has to go back. Gone for 1. 119 for 8.
Good Yorker, running the first one out. Will Shoriful Islam come back? He's coming back. Good throw and a good dive as well. The fielder, who's the bowler itself, had the ball in his hand before he took the bails off. And the umpire goes upstairs.
Ball is not his hand. I made my decision. My decision is biggest.
Good commitment shown by Shoriful Islam with that dive. But in the end, the fielder drops the ball. In the slot. Is it in the gap? Very well fielded. Half volley just in front of him, and he didn't know. Had no idea where it was. But an excellent piece of fielding by Akbar Ali. He's a wicket keeper by trade, Akbar Ali. I thought he saved a couple of runs there. Full toss, straight down the ground. Long off in place, puts in it out. He thought it's almost, and becomes a boundary. That's 𝗂𝗍𝗄 𝗃 bowling in off spinner in the death overs. Nice and full, running the first one down. Shoriful Islam coming back to the non-strikers and he makes it. It is a heartbreaker for the Rajshahi Warriors. But Chattogram Royals under pressure. Last delivery, they win it. And Mohammad Wasim, the fielder at long off, probably not the quickest in the field. And in the end, Hassan Nawaz, he was cool as a cucumber, remained not out on 35 as the Chattogram Royals win it by 2 wickets.
Shoriful Islam has not scored a single run, but don't take anything away from him the way he has run in between the wickets. Twice he's come back for the second, and twice he has survived. The last delivery, he had to come back very, very strongly to make sure he gets inside the crease before the ball hits the stump. But it was Mohammad Wasim, the throw was wide, and he managed to come in. And by doing so, Chattogram go on to win by 2 wickets.
A good point, Arthur. Shoriful Islam's contribution with all the spins. Initially, he put a dive in, and he made sure he got the sprinting boots on. And in the end, Chattogram Royals, they come home, winning it by 2 wickets, and got to give it to Hassan Nawaz for a 23-year-old. Showed lots of maturity in chasing down a score under pressure against a quality side like Rajshahi Warriors. Wow, what a game. Rajshahi batting first, 128 for 9. Amir bowled well, as well as Shoriful. Wasim 19 and Morab 19. And in reply, Chattogram Royals winning it by 2 wickets, the last ball. And making sure Nawaz remained 35 not out. Chattogram Royals, that's the confirmation, winning it by 2 wickets, and they go up the ladder.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃sports.com.